So this week's video is gonna be extremely different. I'm just gonna be doing some chores and having a chat with you, and yeah, kind of trying something new. This is kind of how I want to do my lives in future, just doing random things in the kitchen. So we can call this a test run of some sort. Anyways, I hope you enjoy, and yeah, let's just wash dishes and make tea. Okay, let's go. There's a literal mic in a sink, which is crazy. Also, my outfit is crazy because it's so freaking cold here, but that's okay. Let me first pour some water, then we're gonna start talking, okay? Some dishwashing soap. I'll be back. Something I want to talk about first is adulting and being an adult. I'm not sure if I'm keen on that. Now let me plead my case, okay? I think I should move the mic up so I can talk. So basically, I just came to the realization that I really don't want to have to pay taxes and things like that. I understand that it's a necessity that we must do, but I'm not up for it. I'm a stay-at-home daughter, okay? I heard someone say that once, and you know what, I get it. I get why they feel that way. I fully support the notion because it's really hard. It looks really hard, and it looks like no one really knows how to do taxes, and no one really knows how to do no one knows how to do taxes properly, and everyone's just winging it, and everyone's just like, well, okay, I guess let's just hope that's fine, but no one knows what they're doing. We're all just faking and acting, so it's I don't want to do that at all. You know what I mean? It sounds really complicated. I'm not up for it. But it's I'm gonna have to, eventually one day. But at the same time, I feel like no one should feel bad for living at their parents' house, if they're in the 20s, 30s. I feel like if your parents are okay with you living at home and you're still working on your career, you're still building up or whatever, it should be fine if you're comfy with that. But there shouldn't be this pressure of okay, now you've turned 21, you must leave home. You know what I mean? But at the same time, this couple months or so, these few months, I've just been feeling like I have outgrown home a bit. I definitely feel like I need to move out of my hometown. I've outgrown the people, I've outgrown the places. It's just weird. And it's obviously because I'm out of high school now, and at the ripe age of 20, and yeah, I've just outgrown here. So wait, can you hear that? nowhere. Not quite, but I've gotta go. Anyway, let me see, what else did I want to talk about? Inflation is doing way too much right now, and it's scaring me. It's scaring me, like everything is so expensive, it's ridiculous. And I don't know, man, I don't know. Hopefully it gets better. As if. But it's just really bad, like everything is so expensive. And then there's also shrinkflation, so there's so much space in chips bags, and there's so much. The other day I bought washing powder for here at home, and the packet was ridiculous. Like, I get why people buy the tabs, because the powder in that pack is literally like halfway filled, and it's like, but I'm not paying for that much. It's just, it's annoying. It's annoying. It needs to stop. But it's not going to, is it? Even if you're like making art, or if you're making art, or if you're a writer or whatever, or want to do music or whatever, it just feels like the only time when people might take you serious is when you actually like make money out of it, which sometimes sucks, because it's like, I'm still working to get to that. This is kind of like, in a way, I'm studying. Okay, the parts when I'm not making money is me doing the 8 years that a doctor would have to do before they're actually licensed as a professional. You know what I mean? So I have no idea what you can and cannot do. So yeah, I don't know. I hate the stigma around it. It just gets frustrating. It really gets frustrating. But it's very important to pursue your goals, as distant and as far as they might seem. Maybe I still think it's so worth doing what brings you joy at the end of the day, as maybe immature as that might sound, you know. I didn't like figure out the angle before I started shooting. I just kind of, you are currently on a dish rack. Okay, you are drying the dishes. That is where you are seated right now. How does it feel being a dish rack? Can we get your opinion on how it feels to be a dish rack? Thank you. This is kind of like unintentional ASMR, but it's also very intentional. Basically, as for the shows that I'm watching this week, okay, so a show that I just finished watching now is Love Island UK, and oh my gosh, wow, I just love trash TV, but I have to say I find it really watch at times because they just make them do really awkward things and I can't deal with secondhand embarrassment. But I just watched that and I'm having fun with it, not gonna lie. But my favorite Love Island has to be Australia. I watched season 5 last year. It was so good. And then I'm also watching Six in the City. And then what else am I watching? What's the other thing I watched? I don't remember. I just finished watching a show called Interview with the Vampire. It's so good. It's so good. Definitely up there with my favorite shows, along with Gilmore Girls and what's my other favorite show? Scam. I don't know if it's pronounced Scam or Scam. It's an old show, Norwegian television series. Love it. Love it. And tonight I'm gonna watch my Wet Hot American Summer. It's not summer where I'm living, but why not? For a song that I just finished listening to is Brooklyn Baby by Lana Del Rey. I haven't listened to her in a really hot minute, like it's actually been so long. A band that I'm enjoying again is Radiohead. In Rainbows is on repeat once again, as well as Cass. I've been listening to, what's the song they came out with? Blue something movie. And which other song? I was listening to 4th of July by Sufjan Stevens. I'm trying to think what song by Cass I was listening to the other day. Was it Pistol or Apocalypse? I don't remember, but they're always gonna be just one of my favorites. I listened to a new song by Childish Gambino today. I think it's Lithuanium or something. So good. Yeah, I don't know what else. The last thing was I listened to was I just finished reading a book called The Alchemist. Really great. And now I'm reading what is it? Escaping. I forgot what it's called. Oh my goodness. I forgot what it's called and the book is so far. But it's about, I think it's by Gina Maskovich or something of the sorts, and it's about like her escape from Scientology. I just don't remember what it's called. Oh my gosh, that's gonna bother me. But yeah. Anyway, I think I might end it here. Test run. Yes or no? Yes or no?